Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated Mizoram's first railway line. He's flagged off state's maiden Rajdhani Express connecting Aizawl to the national capital. Prime Minister Modi has slammed the opposition for neglecting Northeast for many years. He said Northeast had suffered decades of neglect, but his government's approach is to fully integrate the region into the national mainstream. He will now be travelling to Manipur and Assam as a part of his day-long tour to the northeastern states. At about 12:30, we will see Prime Minister Modi visiting Chura Chandpur in Manipur for the foundation's towing leg ceremony at the Peace Ground. This will be followed by inaugurations at the Kangla Ground in Imphal at about 2:30 p.m. He will be concluding his visit in Guwahati, a special event marking the 100th birth anniversary of Bharat Ratna Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. Politics also has erupted. Rahul Gandhi, who's the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, he said Manipur has been in turmoil for quite some time and said Prime Minister Modi's trip is no big deal.
You can also see as to how the preparations are taking place. People from different parts of Mizoram have come here in large number, and they are sitting there, under a shed because a couple of minutes back it was raining also. But yes, people have come here to take part in the inaugural function, which is also to take place from today. So, if you talk about this connectivity, for the very first time, the capital city of Mizoram has been connected with India's vast railway network. In the last 1 decade, we have seen as to how a lot of efforts were put in by the government to construct a railway line between Sairang and Bairabi. Till now,
from today, Aizawl will be on India's railway map. A few years ago, I had the opportunity of laying the foundation stone for the Aizawl railway line. And today, we proudly dedicate it to the people of the nation. Overcoming many challenges, including difficult terrain, this Bairabi-Sairang rail line has become a reality. Some political parties in our country practice vote bank politics. Their focus was always on places which had more votes and seats. The entire Northeast, including states like Mizoram, suffered greatly because of this attitude. But our approach is very different. Those who were earlier neglected are at the forefront now. Those who were once marginalized are the mainstream now.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi to make a visit to Manipur, and this is to mark foundation lay and inauguration of thousands of crores of the project. The PM's visit makes it significant in the wake of the conflict that triggered in the state of Manipur in May 2023, and after May 2023, this is first visit of the Prime Minister. All the preparations are in a full swing. However, it's raining heavily. The Prime Minister visit will begin from the Kuki and Zomi dominated tribal areas of Chura Chandpur, and here laying foundation of several projects. The Prime Minister will also meet the IDPs, the internally displaced people, the victim of the violence in the state of Manipur. And before the visit, we see the massive arrangements have been done to welcome the Prime Minister. However, it's raining heavily since morning and perhaps since last night across Chura Chandpur. At the same time, these banner and posters, detailing about the project of the Prime Minister that he'll be laying the foundation for. Here, the road that connects to the iconic ground in Chura Chandpur. Now, because of the massive rain, we see the number of people on the road are very less. And not only Chura Chandpur. From here, Prime Minister will also travel to Imphal and also meet the internally displaced people from the Meitei communities. We are seeing the state that was burning, that was a conflict-ridden. Now there is a president rule imposed, and it is ultimate effort of the government to bridge the gap between these two communities. communities who were living together for decades in a brotherhood, but now they became enemy. The time has now healed the wounds, but still a lot to be done to bridge the gap between these two communities of Manipur.
My colleague Piyush Mishra is now joining me from Aizawl in Mizoram. Piyush, just a couple of minutes back, we did see how a big boost to connectivity was given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Not one, but in fact 3 trains were being flagged off by Prime Minister Modi, one of them being the Rajdhani Express, which will now be joining Aizawl with the national capital.
Well, that's right, Aishwarya. It's a big connectivity boost to the northeastern state, Mizoram. For the very first time since independence, a train has reached the capital city of Aizawl. And after this connectivity, there will be a big boost not only to economy, but also to tourism, also to investment. And remember that Prime Minister also highlights that he is of the view of increasing investments in these untouched parts of northeast India. This is the 4th capital in northeastern India, which is now getting connected via the India's vast network of railways. Through this, people will be able to travel easily. There will be ease in business also. So, and a lot of convenience will be given to the people. And we are also talking about tourism. Remember that, Aishwarya, that if train passes through beautiful, valleys, remember, you can imagine the kind of visuals that would be, the kind of scenic beauty would be when train will pass through beautiful mountains, beautiful valley to other parts of the country. And these are unexplored areas of Northeast where if tourism comes, if this kind of connectivity comes, then a lot of tourism, boost can also be seen. So not only economy, tourism will be there, people to people connect will increase. And like Prime Minister has been focusing on look east, look east policy, and he is not only talking about the other countries, the eastern countries, but also about the northeastern states. So it's a big connectivity which has now been extended to the people of the state of Mizoram, and after that we can expect more and more things to come here in the state. Today Prime Minister inaugurated 3 big connecting trains, one from Aizawl to Delhi, another one from Aizawl to Guwahati, and the last one is from Aizawl to Kolkata. Very soon goods train will also ply from the same station, which is going to provide a lot of convenience to the businessmen, so that the goods of Mizoram can go to different parts of country, and from different parts of the country the goods and other things can come to Mizoram. So there will be a great connectivity, and also people to people connect in coming few years after this great connectivity which has now been extended to the state of Mizoram. Aishwarya.
Right, Piyush. Also one of the things which we heard the railway minister speak about is the fact that there are many exquisite things which are currently at the moment present in the state of Mizoram. Those things will also now get new markets. He spoke about the different kind of fruits available in Mizoram. He's very confident, the central government very confident, Piyush, that this will also give an economic boost to the state of Mizoram.
Well, there's no doubt that economic boost will be extended to the state of Mizoram. Why? Because earlier what used to happen, due to the continuous raining in these hilly areas, there is always a block in national highways. Road connectivity gets hampered due to continuous raining. And now when we have train connectivity, we can easily see goods to be transported to different parts of the country. And also if one has to transport goods to Mizoram, that can also be easily done. And very soon we can expect, Aishwarya, 2 to 3 goods train to be inaugurated by the Ministry of Railways. That is going to give a lot of ease to the people here in the state of Mizoram. Remember that Aizawl is a city which had been waiting for the railway connectivity for the past many decades. Various efforts have been put in by multiple governments, but no government could accomplish this technological marvel, engineering marvel. But now, after Modi government sworn in the office, we are now seeing as to there is a special focus on Northeast India. And since the time Prime Minister took over the office of Prime Minister, he has been looking forward to bring a lot of investments to the Northeast, and it's going to be the 4th capital city of Northeast India, which is going to get connected via India's rail network. So after this, we will see a lot of development, economic boost, tourism boost, and also people to people connect via this connectivity.